guys, this is not our typical backyard.
That's right.
So we are actually on the Denali Highway, which goes from
Cantwell to Glen Allen, Alaska, and it's about 125 to 130 miles long.
complete gravel road, but so we had to take it really slow on Old Betsy, but we made it, and we found actually a better spot than we could have ever imagined. Look at this. We have the beautiful fall colors. We have beautiful warm weather. I'm still wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not even windy, which is very unusual for this time of the year. So while we're here, it is, as you guys know, annual moose hunting season. Moose hunting season opens
September 1st through September 20th for most moose hunts in the state of Alaska.
There's special permits we put in for some drawings. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything this year, but we're still able to hunt for a regular bull moose.
Yeah, the regular bull moose season. And out here, it's spike fork, 50-inch, or 4 brow tine.
Okay, so whatever that means, I'm glad he does because I don't. But we're here because we love doing it as a family. And we got everything ready. We got the four-wheelers. We got...
motorhome, easy up, four-wheelers, food, fuel, and firewood.
Camping with guns is what we call it. But hopefully our freezer has gotten extremely low. I think the only thing we have left is actually the halibut from our
fishing trip
in Homer. So we really are desperate for a moose. So we're gonna pray about this one, and tomorrow morning we're gonna head out and we are going to follow the trails. We have a few ideas about what direction would be good to be able to glass over some valleys and see if we cannot find a moose that we can shoot and be able to fill up our freezer. Because, quite honestly, usually we only live off of moose and
fish.
That
we catch and hunt. Yeah. So
it's super healthy. Moose is extremely lean meat. So yeah, and it comes right here in the middle of Alaska, so there's no hormones, nothing in it. It's absolutely amazing, and it tastes delicious.
Yep, and one moose will feed this family for 2 years. Yep. So in the last 12 years, I think we bought beef, maybe 10 or 15 pounds of beef over the last 10 or 12 years.
Pretty much it, yeah.
Yeah.
So when we have to go buy it, we're like, ah, that's expensive.
Yeah.
So wish us luck, we could really use it. Well, we had an amazing night with no heat in Betsy, but thankful for this one he brought a generator and backup heat because we woke up to how many degrees?
It was 45 in the motorhome and 28 outside.
So everything was frozen over, so it's 9:30. It was a little hard to get started when it's still so chilly. So we had a good breakfast, good cup of coffee, and now we're gonna get ready to head north in between, just in between those mountain ranges. We show you guys in a second, and head north and see if we can find some moose. So let's get packing.
Yep. So for moose hunting here, my preferred firearm is a 300. I've used this gun for at least 12 years. It's a 300 Remington Model 700. I've taken many moose, bear, and caribou with this particular rifle. It's never failed me, and it's ridden hundreds and hundreds of miles on snow machines and four-wheelers for all the hunts that I do.
So this is my hunting rifle, and this year it is my turn to take the first shot at the moose.
So Amy uses a Weatherby 308 youth model, and this got plenty of takedown power. But what we always like to do is I will have my rifle out and ready to go at the same time as a backup shot, just in case, because a moose is a big animal. Sometimes it takes more than one shot, so always stay prepared.
So Amy, this is the year, right?
Yes.
So I always want to make sure when I go out, I always have my GPS with me. Typically what I'll do is I will turn it on, I'll mark our camp here, and then I'll turn it back off and we just drive, because I don't want it to make a breadcrumb trail for hours on end. And then when we get back to wanting to come back home, I'll just turn it back on and I'll hit our waypoint, and it'll head us in the right direction. Unless we get into a really crazy non-established trail and we're having a break trail, I will breadcrumb, which means it's going to drop a waypoint every so many seconds on the way back out. That way we don't sit there and have to fight a second time. We can just come back down the trail we've already established. So
So I guess the most difficult part is to find a trail in. So we found a few, but they didn't go very far. But super swampy, so we weren't able to get through. But we're going to keep on looking. But while we're traveling around, we find these amazing, beautiful, special areas that you otherwise would never see. Look at that. It is so beautiful. I love Alaska, what can I say? Please do not fall in! That is so cool! That's where the yelling is coming from. Lily's on the other side. You know, Lily, we're a little tempted to shove you down.
Did you hear me?
What are you?
Really? That was scary.
Nice.
well, we got plenty of fuel. We're just going to keep driving on the road until we find a spot.
So we found a really awesome trail. Unfortunately, it is really steep, so we had to unload everything, and Steve is gonna drive up there, and we're just gonna have to hike it in. But it's, so this right there, it goes all the way up there, all the way to the mountain ridge. So let's see if we can find something. Amy, did you get sidetracked?
No, I'm looking for moose tracks.
In the blueberry bushes.
There could be some, you know.
They're super delicious, aren't they?
Yes. So what just happened, Hendrik?
I have no idea.
The four-wheeler is stopped in the middle of a hill. And I don't think Daddy can get it up.
Alright, we're back on track. Whew. Good thing we got out of that situation. Just trying to find a way to cross this river. I guess we have to get creative. Amy found a trail!
So we got ourselves into a little situation. We're gonna have to winch ourselves out. Luckily my winch cable and the strap that I had
Just long enough.
just long enough by like a foot.
Please don't drop my children in the water.
I'll try not to.
The trailer almost flipped. How does it feel to be a survivor of this experience?
My butt hurts.
My knees hurt.
Why are you reading down here? What? Your dad and Lily are asleep, and you're reading.
I'm checking for footprints.
And what are you doing?
Oh, she's gonna ask what time it was.
Did you see anything? Okay, so I think this is about as far as we can get with the four-wheeler.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna leave it behind and strap on all our stuff. And I think we're gonna go down into the valley over there, and then over there is a ridge line, and we're gonna try to just be able to glass from there, because then we can get a visual of both valleys. But with the photo, we just can't make it, would be too hard. But so let's get ready to get hiking.